Okay. If you guys have It Works in your profile name, please take it out. If your bio says It Works distributor, please take it out. If you have your website as your name, please take it out. You guys need to be the same person on your social media profiles that you were before you joined the company. You did not become a different person or an It Works robot, okay? People want to see you as a person and not an It Works salesman, okay? If you turn into a salesman or you turn your profiles into somebody that they don't recognize, you're going to get unfollowed, you're going to get blocked, your friends are going to be wondering who hacked your account. So it's best if you guys just be you, okay? So integrate your photos and your life, push your business into it at the same time, if that makes sense, okay? So being yourself, posting about your common interests, like what interests you. Are you, and I always use Lexi when she's on, are you a Harry Potter fan? Right? Do you love dogs? Do you have dogs? Do you drink coffee? Like what are you doing throughout the day? Do you go to the gym? I know Lisa posts about horses, about her dog, Jake, about Planet Fitness. And then she also posts about It Works. So everybody knows that Lisa's account has not been hacked because she is still posting about her normal stuff, right? Lexi's still posting about Harry Potter, and you can count on a different mug every time she posts a picture because she's always got a different mug. She's got like 30,000 mugs. So she's going to, in the morning, post a picture of her coffee, the dogs, what they're doing. They're always, in her face, wanting to love on her. So she's posting those pictures. Brittany is posting pictures of horses and her daughter, and they had a father-daughter sock hop the other night. So she's posting pictures of that. Don't get rid of the person. Don't forget who you are, right? So when you're new, it's hard because you want to put your business out there, and that's excellent. But also remember what you were posting before. And if you posted funny memes or you posted just whatever you were posting before, just still be that person. Just put your business in there too. So make sure that your Instagram profile doesn't say It Works. You're just not going to gain followers that way. People are going to view your profile as, I'm going to be sold to, right? Someone's going to high pressure sell me, or they're going to message me, or it's just very negative when you see someone who's posting nothing but It Works stuff and their profiles It Works. I don't want to join Instagram because I want to buy something, right? I'm on Instagram because I want to view pictures, and I want to, it's a picture sharing app, right? Photo sharing app. So we're not on there to buy stuff. We're on there to share photos. So share your photos and be yourself, be you, right? Leah's Instagram is beautiful. And Lisa's is too. I love Lisa's Instagram, Hunter's Instagram. You guys do an amazing job of just putting in, and if you guys don't mind, I guess we can do like a 12 shot, like a screenshot of your account, of just your homepage, so they can kind of see what I'm talking about. It's a good mix of personal pictures and business pictures. So people, it's inviting. So when you look at their page, you don't think someone's about to sell me something, maybe I shouldn't follow them, right? So it's important that you're not losing followers as fast as you gain them, okay? So what you're posting is important. If you're not being that person you were before you joined It Works, that's a problem. You gotta still be the same person. Interact with people, comment on the other people's statuses, and not people with It Works, people, your friends, coworkers, cut your family, comment on their photos. I every single day, Facebook tells you whose birthday it is, right? Every single morning I get up and I take that list that Facebook gives me, and I tell every single person, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. And I use emojis. And if it's someone I don't know, because I've added them, because I've tried to expand my network and I don't really know them, I'll just say happy birthday. If it's Hunter or Lisa, I'm going to say happy birthday, beautiful, or something like that. Not because I'm trying to gain followers from them, but because I'm trying to be thoughtful, right? So I always tell everybody that when it's their birthday, happy birthday, because now I'm interacting with them on their page. But if I see somebody say, oh my gosh, so-and-so is sick and, husband's out of town and I'm stressed out, I will comment and say, gosh, I hope you guys feel better. Let me know if you need anything. Just be personable on other people's posts that are not with It Works, because those are the people that, when you interact with them, you're going to see more of their stuff. They're going to see more of your stuff. It goes two ways with the algorithm. Okay, so it's very important that you interact with other people that are not with It Works. And post about the stuff that interests you. And the reason I use like Lisa's horses, she's very interested, very into horses. She posts pictures. Her daughter Michaela's in Scotland right now, so she's posting a lot of pictures of Michaela's trip. Lexi is a Harry Potter fan and has pets, and you know what I'm saying? So Hunter posts pictures of her Jeep and her Yorkie and the little girl she nannies for. So you know what I'm saying? Do you guys see where I'm going with this? Leah snowboards, so she's always posting pictures of like snowboarding, or she's hiking, or she's in nature, like in the outdoors, posting pictures of her daughter or things like that. It's not just It Works, and that helps you to be more personable, be a person that someone can connect with. And where are you finding your pictures? Your before and after pictures, your It Works pictures, where are you finding those? Because I am looking through profiles and seeing a lot of stuff that's not compliant, and it scares me because I don't want you guys to get an email from compliance. So if you guys are not posting pictures that are either in our chat that has, I'm not going to give you something that's non-compliant. So if I give you a picture and it's tattoos and it's defining gel and someone brightening tattoos with defining gel, that is not compliant. You will not find that in the chat, and you will not find that in our group page, in our post page. You will not. So if it's a before and after photo and it's not in the template, the It Works template, you will not find that in our chat. You won't. It's just be cautious of where you're finding your pictures. Pinterest is full of non-compliant photos. Full. If you are pulling pictures from Pinterest, make sure that they are on the It Works corporate page on Pinterest. That the person posting that page is not a distributor, it's actually the company. And I posted that in our team page. That is so important, you guys. It doesn't come back to me. It's not a reflection of me, because I am trying to tell you guys that to stay compliant, to post good stuff, quality stuff. It's so important for you guys to be posting quality stuff. So it's not going to come back to me. It's going to come to you. But I'm just trying to help you to say, here's a list of where you can find compliant photos. Here is where you can find before and after photos that are compliant. Here's where you can find this stuff. And I give you a list in a group of pictures to choose from, and pick those. Pick something out of there. And if you have something and you're just like, I really want to post this, I really like it, send it to me. And if it's non-compliant, I will let you know. Or if it's questionable, I will let you know. If there's a problem with it at all, I will let you know. I'd rather you message me and say, hey, is this okay? Rather than you get an email from compliance, right? Yes.
Just to confirm, we are allowed to use our own, like if we take a before and after photo of ourselves, we can use those.
You can. I would personally, put a watermark on it. I would put your website across somewhere that couldn't be cropped out. Only because if you post your own before and after photo, you're not going to sue the company because you posted it. You posted it. You've pretty much given up your right to that photo, right? You've said, I'm going to post my own picture. Now, we should be posting both. They should be in a template, and we have a thing to follow, where we sign and we send it in via email. It's not hard. Jill Picklow, are you still on? I don't see you. Jill has several before and after photos that she has submitted to compliance and gotten hers in a template. So ideally, we want to do that so that we can share with our team and that we can post them openly. But know that if you post a before and after photo, and I had to fix this for someone last night, I had to put their website across it because I knew if she posted it, it was going to be all over the place because the results were amazing. So I put her website across the front of it so that no one else would use it. If her website's on it, the likelihood of someone else posting it is slim to none. But I also recommended that she send them into compliance to be approved. And yeah, what I would do, and this is what I suggested to her last night, was say, oh my gosh, I just wrapped my legs. You're not going to believe my results. If you want to see them, comment below and I'll send you a message. I'll send them to you in a message. So sending them in a message isn't publicly displaying your pictures, which means other distributors aren't going to come across and click save and save your photo and use it. So if you do it that way, you're more likely to generate some interest, because now they're like, oh, I wonder what her results look like. Some people will ask, some people won't, but they're interested. You've piqued some interest. So the more you do that, if you post that once a week, you're not going to believe last week's results. If you didn't see them, message me and I'll show them to you. That way you're sending them in a private message and not actually posting them. So you can do it a couple of different ways. You can actually put them in the comment too. Look below. I posted it in the comments, so it's not appearing on your wall for someone else to take. They'll still go to the comments to take them. I have seen people post other results with someone else's website on them. So just know that not everyone else is compliant and that people will use your photos. If you put it out there, you put it out there. Right?
Yep.
So I would just know that other people are going to take it, regardless of whether it's okay or not. They're going to take it. So I do encourage people to try to get their pictures sent to compliance if you're going to post them like that. But we have such a large gallery of compliant photos. I mean, huge. On Pinterest, the It Works Facebook page, they had some on there. I don't know if they're still on there. I haven't looked recently. Have any of you guys looked on the Facebook page for It Works? They used to have a ton of result pictures. I don't know if they're on there anymore. I think they moved them all to Pinterest. I don't know. But also on our websites now, there's results tab and you'll see results on there as well. But what I do, so I had a girl purchase hair, skin, and nails today, and she messaged me and she said, hey, do you still have openings for the hair, skin, and nails? And I said, yes, absolutely. And she said, does it really work? And I said, it absolutely works. Do you want to see my results? Well, of course she wants to see my results. So she said, yeah, I want to see your results. So then I could send them to her in a private message. That's how I use my result pictures. Is someone says, do the wraps really work? Absolutely, they work. Do you want to see my results? Then I'll private message them the results. Yeah, I was waiting for, okay. Libby, she's on her way home. So she said she'll get on in just a second. So anyway, there's such a large gallery of before and after pictures to choose from, and just make sure that you guys are posting stuff that's compliant, just to protect yourselves from getting that email from compliance. Your own photos. So when you take a selfie or you take a picture of your food or your product, kind of make sure it's a good quality picture. So if you have a picture of your diffuser, this is a diffuser for the oils. So if it's just the diffuser and then you've got like wall, like all of this is wall, then just crop it out, right? Crop it out so that you're only, like Shannon did a great job the other day of her blender bottle in the greens. Like, that's all I saw. I didn't see like her entire kitchen, and then someone's trying to be like, what's she posting? Like, what is that? It was very apparent what she was posting about. Like, she's talking about the greens. So crop your photos so that they look attractive and they're eye-catching, because that when people are scrolling through social media, that's what they see. They're gonna scroll through, and your eye catches photos before it catches words, right? Have you guys noticed that? When you're scrolling, what do you stop on? You stop on the photo. So that picture needs to not be 5 miles of the roof of your car, and from here up in the rest of the ceiling of your car. It needs to be, like, crop it, right? Crop it out so that we can just see what you're trying to take a picture of. Filters. I love filters. PicTapGo is an app that I use a lot, just because it makes the pictures look brighter. When your pictures are bright, inviting. PicTapGo, I think, costs now, I don't know how much it is, but that's one that I use. Facebook has filters. Instagram has filters that are free. So if you just use something that's going to brighten your picture, your phones probably have, in the photo app itself, should have some filters or brightening, adding lighting, or just making sure that you have a good quality picture, because that is what's so eye-catching, is when you've got a good photograph that people are looking at, it makes them stop. So if you've got just a generic old photo and there's like, they're going to keep scrolling, right? Good quality pictures are more attractive and people are going to stop. Wordy ads. And I know that we have a group, and some of you guys that are new, I have not been able to add anyone to Easy IG in a while. I don't know why. It won't let me add anybody, and it's my group. So I have no idea why I can't add. But so I haven't added anyone new to the page, so you probably don't know what I'm talking about. But in Easy IG, that group is very outdated. It needs to be revamped. And I'm looking for people who want to help me do that. It is going to be time consuming to copy the posts and make them new, but I would love to have some help, because there's so many photos in there. And I think that if we all work together, we can get it done and make it look great. And it's going to help so many people. Lisa, thank you. I think it would help. It's going to help. There's so many people in that page, and everyone, you guys are all adding your new people, which is great. I want you to do that, but I want it to be updated, right? I want to make sure that the pictures are good, that there's wording with them, that, we have it fresh and new, and it's, we're adding to it also. So if you guys have pictures that you want to add in the comments, then let's get those new pictures added so that it helps everyone on the team, right? It's not just for me, it's for all of you. There's like 2,000 people in that group now, which is great. I'm glad it's helping. But the wordy ads, the product ads that are really old, they need to be deleted. Like, there's some in there that are just like, ooh, eh. If you have that you're posting something that looks like this, nobody is stopping on that, I promise. If it says product testers wanted and it's just words and there's no pictures and there's nothing fun, no one is stopping, I promise. Right? Have you ever stopped on Facebook or Instagram on a picture that's pre-made that says buy the cleanse? Like, what is that telling you? It doesn't tell you anything about the cleanse. It doesn't tell you anything about the hair, skin, and nails. It tells you nothing except for the name of the product and the price. Please don't use those. They're not attractive, and no one is going to purchase from that. I've never had a customer purchase from one of those ads. And they're old. That's what we used to use 2.5, 3 years ago. That's what we used. That's all we had, right? So we've gotten a new way of doing things, and it works. So as we move through the new way, I just want to share with you what works and what doesn't. But those wordy ads don't give you anything to feel. So when you post a before and after photo of your hair or your stretch marks, or even if it's not you, if it's a teammate and you're excited about, oh my gosh, Ashley just posted these, she just did the cleanse and she lost 3 pounds. I'm so excited for her. And you post it and their body is similar to Ashley's, and they're going to be like, oh, wonder what it would do for me, right? Gives you a feeling. Those pictures gives you something to feel. If your hair is thin and wispy and you see some girl that has the same hair that you had, and now after hair, skin, and nails, her hair is thick and full and long, and you're like, oh, I wonder what it would do for me, right? So those before and after pictures are so important because they give you a feeling. They give your viewers, your audience, your followers are now your audience. Gives them a feeling, right? Wow, those stretch marks look just like the ones I have, and I wonder what it would do for me, right? They're going to message you and say, hey, tell me about this stuff you just posted about. But being personal and not just posting the before and after with your number at the top, it doesn't really tell them anything anyway, right? You have to be excited. Oh my gosh, this is so-and-so's. Now, nowadays, we know who it is, right? Before, when I first started, you guys, I had no idea who these people were. I was like, this is so-and-so's before and afters. I gave them a name. I gave them a name because it's more personal to me when I give them a name, unless I knew who it was. But I mean, these are anonymous before and afters. We don't know who they are. But if I give them a name, it becomes more personal, right? So they all had a name. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't want to. Some of those pictures may have inherited the name that I gave them. So it may be the name that I gave them anyway. I don't know. But yeah, the before and after pictures give you a feeling of how would my body look, you know, if I took that product, or if I used that product, or, you know, how would I be transformed? Do you guys have any questions so far? Are any of you guys mad that I named my people? Anybody mad? Because I'm telling you, if I just post a picture, like it gives, do you guys agree with that? That if it's a person with a name, it has more feeling, right? I'm not lying about the results. The results are legit, but it gives it more feeling when the person has a name, right? It doesn't matter who it is. The person has a name. Now, a lot of those, I did actually know the person. Pippa Quirem, she has fantastic system results. If you guys see her, she has a little short, like it's buzzed on one side. She's kind of got a purple top. That's Pippa. Her results are amazing. I mean, there's some really great before and after photos out there, but give them a name if you don't know who it is, right? Nobody unmute Hannah. Hannah, are you not? Hannah, I think you are muted. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
I have a question.
Okay.
Hi. Oh, sorry. My phone's being weird. I'm at work and my Wi-Fi's not working. But, so what if we have a really good before and after picture? How do we, can we submit it somewhere so that other people can use it?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's yours?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, yes, it's mine, but hopefully it'll be good.
Yeah, it will be. You have to sign a consent form.
It's been on for several hours.
Okay, I can't hear you, Hannah. If you're still talking, it's really choppy. But yes, you can submit it. I will post the instructions. There's instructions on how to submit. You have to sign a consent form. We email you sign. You have to have an app called DocuSign on your phone. It's not hard. But if you'll submit the before and afters with the signed consent, email it to the right place. And I think it's actually before and afters at itworks.com, but I'm not 100% sure if they've changed any of that. So I'll get you the instructions, and all of this is in eSuite. So I want you guys to all know too, that I don't have a secret sauce or a secret page or a different page than you guys have. Every single one of you has access to every single bit of information that I have. It's all in eSuite. If you go into eSuite and you go to documents and you click on the little search tab, you guys have got access to every single document that I have. So if you're curious about something like that, how do I submit my before and afters, or what's the Ruby chart look like, or how do I am I liable for insurance? I mean, it's all in there, and I know it's jumbled. So if you have a question, make sure you ask your leader, sponsor, enroller, because I know it can be confusing, especially if you're brand new, but there's so much information in eSuite. So much. So just look at it. Look at your eSuite, go through your documents and just kind of see what's there, because there's a ton of stuff. And I don't want you guys to think that I have a different page or access to different information. You guys have the same information that I have. Catherine said, if we have a before and after of a loyal, can we get them approved? Yes, I would not post a loyal customer's before and after pictures. Unless they've signed a document to protect yourself and protect the company. Make sure that you have their consent and that you have, in fact, had them sign it, and make sure that it's submitted to compliance for approval. They want to make sure that the before and afters are legit. Does that make sense? Just to protect yourself, because you can say all day long, and I just learned this recently, Hunter and I did, that even though you have a text message, and we just learned this recently, even if you have a text message that they said it's okay, it doesn't hold up. It does not hold up unless they have signed something saying, yes, I agree to this. It does not hold up. They actually have to have their signature. Okay, so make sure. Distributors. I have a lot of people saying I can't get distributors. I don't know how to get distributors. I can get customers. I just don't know how to enroll a distributor. So what brought you to the company? Which post? What was posted? What prompted you to say, oh, I probably should check into this? That's what you should be posting. No, you may not have a huge success story. You may not have, 2,000 or 3,000 or 10,000 a month coming in, but you can post about your progress. You can post about where you're going. You can post about why you joined. I started with no distributors, none. No distributors, no customers. I started as just me. Didn't know what I was doing. I am no different. Just watched other people and how they posted, and just be observant of what other people are posting, and don't copy and paste it, but tweak it to make it yours. Use it as inspiration. So personal posts, like I said, will help you to enroll those people, or we call it recruiting. We're basically recruiting people to join our team. That's what it is. But also helping people. So be genuine in those efforts. Like, I want to help people get out of debt. I want to help that mom or that student or that, worker, someone who is struggling like I used to. I want to help that person find a better way because I've seen it. And you don't have to have experienced that to want to help somebody else. So talk about what your goals are, or which rank are you pushing for. And it doesn't matter if you are. So when I first started, I talked about this $10,000 diamond bonus that I was going to get. I didn't know if I was going to get it. I wanted it, but I didn't know if I was going to get it. I posted about that thing all the time. I'm pushing for a $10,000 bonus. I will get that bonus. I'm going to get that bonus. And I got that bonus. I got it. And I didn't know I was going to get it, but I did. But I posted about it all the time. Pushing for Ruby, or I'm pushing for Emerald, or I'm pushing, post about what you're pushing for. Where are you going? Why did you enroll? Did you enroll to pay off debt? Did you enroll to find a better way to make a living? Did you enroll because you want to retire? Did you enroll to make $500? Did you enroll for a car payment? What did you enroll for? What do you want? Be very transparent, because people see they see that you're genuine. When you are transparent, they see you as, you're not just copying and pasting what everyone else is posting. Join my team, it's $99. Well, if you're posting about your personal life and your personal experience, and you know what, it sucks. I'll be the first person to tell you, it sucks to post about your problems. Sucks. A lot of people didn't know I was struggling like I was. So when I started putting it out there, they were like, wow, I didn't really know you were struggling like that. I mean, it's hard to tell somebody your power was shut off. It's hard to tell somebody that you had to go stay with a friend because you couldn't afford your power bill, or that you used to take your kids to the store and only be able to buy bread or milk because you couldn't get both. I mean, it's hard, but it was a fact that I was broke. And guess what? People relate to that. You're not the only one. You're not the only one in that situation. I wasn't the only one without a job and 6 kids at my house. You know what I mean? I wasn't the only one. But when you talk about it, you're transparent about it, all these people will come out of the woodwork and say, wow, I didn't realize you were struggling. I'm in the same situation. So be transparent. I know it's hard at first, but they will appreciate your transparency, and they will see you as a genuine person who's trying to make a living. And I'm telling you, that makes all the difference in the world. But talking about your goals, like I said, the rank you're shooting for, if you want that bonus, you better talk about it. Does everyone have the Wired app? The Wired app? Shannon, you're the newest one. So the Wired app is one of the ones that I sent you in that screenshot. If you open it and you click, are you on your computer right now or your phone?
I'm on my computer.
Okay, so if you can you open your app? If you open it, I just want to show you. If you guys open your app and you click on the bottom right corner, it says go. You see it?
Hold, please. I actually haven't downloaded the app yet.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'm doing it now.
That's fine. So it's going to say go. You click go, and it's going to give you the bonus that you're eligible for. Can you guys see that?
My phone is not compatible.
Ah, bummer.
I know.
Okay. Well, you're eligible for a $10,000 bonus. But it'll tell you how many days you have left to earn it. And then it'll tell you you're also eligible you're either eligible for 5 or 10,000, depending on how fast you can do it. You can go diamond in 6 months and get 5,000, or you can go diamond, do it fast and get diamond in 10,000 in 3 months. I'm sorry. So it'll tell you how many days you have to reach each goal. And if you talk about it, if you put a screenshot up, here's how many days I have left to get this bonus. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. And it doesn't matter, dude. It does not matter if you have a team or not. If you're talking about that bonus and you're pushing, like I am pushing for that bonus. I mean, mine says $150,000 and I have 40 days to do it. I'm not likely to hit that mark, but I'm going to try. I'm damn sure going to try. I'm going to try every day. I'm going to work hard every day, and I'm going to do all that I can to get there. And I'm not going to stop until it says 0 days left. I'm not going to look at that and go, well, it's probably not likely to happen, so I'm just going to kind of give up. I don't give up. I'm going to keep going until it says 0 days left. So look at that app and see what it says. But you can also post the screenshot of what, when you click on the trophy in the upper right corner, it gives you how many days you have for each mark. You can click on that too, and it will, you can screenshot it and post it. when I was going for that $10,000 bonus, guys, I talked about it all the time. Anyone following me back then that watched, I mean, I talked about it all the time. And I needed it. I needed it for my family. I needed it to survive. I needed the bonus, but I also needed the income. And I worked every day for it, every single day. How many of you got a paycheck in February? Did you get a paycheck? Did you post about it? Did you say, Works paid us? I make actual money. I actually get a check. Well, that's not a check, it's direct deposited. But a lot of people think what we do is paid in whatever, like fairy dust or something. So when you posted, I actually got paid, guys. I got a direct deposit in my account for the work that I put in. I don't care if it was $2. I don't care if it's not going to be $2. It's going to be $21 or more. But is another thing. So if your commission is less than $21, it carries over to the next month and is added to the next month. So if the next month you make $21, the second month you get $42.
Hey, Lynn.
Yeah.
Pardon me, I'm sorry. So when I was filling out my forms,
Yes.
eSuites, there was nothing, I didn't come across anything for direct deposit.
You will. You will. And it's the Pay Portal app. That was one of the 3 that I sent you. That app is the one you're going to register your pay through. You'll have to, that one, they used to send an email, and I don't know how many of you guys that are new actually got an email. I'm hearing they don't send them anymore. And I didn't know that. Brittany, did you get one? She says no. I know Tiffany didn't get one either. So what I have been asking people to do is go to the app, put your distributor ID number in where it says username, and then click forgot password. And it will generate an email. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what changed or why. But just put your username in the Pay Portal app. You won't be able to use the app until you actually register and enter your info. So put your username in the Pay Portal app, click forgot password, and that should generate an email. Is that what you did, Brittany? I can't hear you, but I hear you. I see you nodding.
What I'm having to do is I went on and just downloaded the app and was able to just go ahead and log in.
It let you log in without setting up your account?
I think I actually ended up having to go to the website first and then go to the app. I set it up on the website first.
Okay, so the Pay Portal, just so you guys know, Pay Portal and It Works are completely separate. So It Works will tell the Pay Portal that you joined It Works and that you're a new distributor. They'll send them the information. So there's kind of a lag of about 24 to 48 hours. And then when you get paid, like it comes from It Works, but it's transferred to our Pay Portal. So it's not the same place. It seems like it would be, but it's not. So Pay Portal, I think that it will work if you go and do that, like I said, the forgot password. If that's not working for anyone, let me know, because it's been 3 years since I had to do this. Then go to the website for Pay Portal. It works, payportal.com. It should be, Google will tell you if that's right. And I would love to hear input from anyone new that has, anyone brand new that has filled out the Pay Portal info.
So there's 49.
I'm muting. Okay, so I would make sure that gets done too, because if you are due a bonus or something and that's a weekly bonus, then you're going to want to make sure that that's set up. Yeah, but if you get paid, you guys talk about it. Talk about it. We can't say how much we made. It's non-compliant, because if I post my paycheck, then everyone that enrolls thinks they're going to make that. So I can't tell you what my check was. I can't, and I can't entice you with, here's what you're going to make, because what you make and what I make, it depends on your work ethic. So if you want to work, then you can make that. But I can't say just because my check is this, your check is going to be that. Can be, but it's up to you. So we can't post what our paychecks are. We have to blurt out that part, the money part. We have to put a little symbol over it. We have to. It's non-compliant for us to post the actual amount. We can say, I got 2 bonuses for helping teammates. I got 2 weekly bonuses. You can post a screenshot of your email. You can post a picture. Some people do the overlay. Like I was at the park with my kid and I actually just looked down and saw that I got paid today. That is another way that impresses upon people that they can work this business while they are living their everyday life, right? That's attractive. That's really attractive. That's what made me want to enroll, was that I could still be a mom and I could still work and make money at the same time on the side, because that's really what I needed. So those things that you feel like are insignificant are significant, because more people than you realize are in the same situation that you are. I felt like my account was always in the negative and I never had gas money, but do you know how many people are in the same situation? I mean, it was embarrassing, but a lot of people are in that situation, and they may not comment on your post, I'm in the same situation, but they're going to message you and say, wow, I'm in the same situation. So that's why I said be transparent, but post about getting paid, because it's important and it's relative to, helping you to bring in new people. Also, if you want distributors and all you're posting about is products, are you going to get a distributor? No. If you're only posting product posts, you're only posting before and afters, you're only posting about the cleanse, chances are you are not going to enroll a distributor. To enroll a distributor, you need to be posting what we call opportunity posts or life posts about your life, why you joined, what bonus you're going for, what rank you're going for, that you need help, that you're looking for more people to make money with you. Or maybe you know someone who would be great at this, message them. I mean, I've messaged a lot of people that said, no, it's not for me. I don't think so. Ignored my messages. And then life happens. So don't rule anyone out. But if you're only posting for customers, you're only going to get customers, right? Does that make sense? And then if you're posting about the opportunity, I don't get a lot of customers, you guys. I don't, because I primarily post about the opportunity. Why? Because I need distributors to grow my team. I need distributors to grow your teams, to help you. So that's what I post for, so that I can help other people. I post product posts sometimes, but not often. So that's what I primarily enroll, is distributors. And that's why. In the chat, Taylor says, what do you use for editing pictures, overlays? I use WordSwag for that. WordSwag is my go-to, and I don't know how much it is. I've had it for about 2.5 years, so I'm not sure. It's $3. Hunter says it's $3. I love it because you can add wording to it. It's not, if you're brand new, don't jump into spending a ton of money on stuff you don't need. If I personally enrolled you and you want me to make you something, just send it to me. I will happily make it for you. And I've done that a lot. If you're enrolled by me and we are working together, I want to help you as much as possible. Even if you're not personally enrolled, I will help you. I'm here to help you. That's my job. So just send me a screenshot and say, hey, can you make me one of those things? But if you've been in the business for 2 years, please don't send that to me. That's not really fair to me, right? If you're brand new and you need help. And Hunter's really young. She's really young. So she took some time off when she first started just because she was Hunter. And I'm sorry to call you out on this, Hunter, but she was one that was really worried about what her friends would think, right? So she didn't want to post, and her mom enrolled, and she enrolled with her mom. And so she was really worried about what her friends thought. And how much money did that make you, Hunter? None. That will not make you any money. And I promise you, when my kids were hungry, when my power was shut off, not one of those people that I was worried about, not one, came and paid my power bill. Not one showed up at the grocery store to buy my groceries. I wouldn't have wanted that anyway. I wanted to do it myself. But I'm saying, who gives two shits what people think? It's your business. If they don't like it, there's an unfollow button, right? Do you agree with that, Hunter?
Yes, I agree with that 100%.
So Hunter is getting herself rolling now, because now she doesn't care what people think, because this is her business and her life and her future, and she is going for it, right?
Yep, definitely.
So if you worry about what other people are going to think, oh, they're going to think I'm selling that green thing, who cares? Who cares? They're not going to pay your bills, I promise. You guys have any questions? I know we kind of went fast. We have a Show Me the Money call at 9 o'clock. If you guys want to still talk, we can. I'm not in a hurry to get off. So the Show Me the Money call, the calls, that's another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. The calls are Sunday nights at 10 is our family call. Monday night at 9 is our Show Me the Money call. Those never change. Those never change. So write it on your calendar, Sunday at 9 or Sunday at 10, Monday at 9. If it's beneficial. I like the family call more than I like the Show Me the Money. It's mainly stories and things like that. If there's a good one and I'm just like, oh yeah, I really want to listen to that, then that's a different story. But I mean, I feel like this is more valuable to you guys right now. So if you guys want to stay on, then I'm happy to. If not, then you guys can dip out anytime. Also, our leadership team is our CEO, our CNO, which is our Chief Networking Officer, also the co-founder of the company, founder and co-founder, and our CSO, our Chief Sales Officer. Those three people are people you guys want to hit the follow button. If you hit friend, they've got too many friends on Facebook, they can't approve you, but make sure that you are following them, because you're going to get the Wired app is huge for giving you updates on everything within the company. But if you can't do that, then follow those people. And I recommend you follow them anyway for inspiration and for company news. Mark Pentecost is our CEO. Make sure you're following him. Pam Souter is our co-founder. Make sure you're following her. And Mike Patillo is our Chief Sales Officer, also Pam Souter's brother. I'll type those in the chat so you guys can see them. And all of the call information is on their pages, all three. Every call, every Zoom, everything is on their pages. It's not hidden information. It's all public. You guys, even brand new, you guys can access it. There, I put it in the chat. Jill Piccolo, do you have anything you feel like I need to add?
I just hopped back on and basically missed everything because I signed a distributor and my phone lags. Yeah, when I'm on Zoom, so I wasn't able to text her the instructions unless I hopped off the Zoom. So
well, congratulations, Jill Piccolo. I am extremely excited for you.
Thanks, I'm excited too.
Amanda DePergola, my diamond queen, do you have anything you think needs to be added?
Okay, so I had to fix a decline, so I was off for like 20 minutes, but then I came back, so I'm not really too sure.
Okay. I'm trying to find another leader. Lexi, I'm gonna call her out too. Lexi, is there anything you feel like I missed?
I don't think so.
Okay.
You did great.
Yes.
Leah, is there anything you feel like I need to add?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I have my headphones on, so I wasn't sure. I don't really think so. I feel like you did a pretty good job on like touching on everything.
Something that Leah and I talked about the other night was when you guys are copying and pasting posts, you know that the people that you're following are not, you're not the only Works distributor they're following. And when like 3 or 4 people in their newsfeed are posting the same post and they're like, like, what is this? Try not to post the same thing that everyone else is posting. It's just,
It's not intriguing people, it's annoying people.
yeah.
Straight up.
And so change it. Change the wording just a little bit. You've got the gist of what that post should say or about the product. Use our product coach. Our product coach is amazing. Like everything you'd ever want to know about these products is in the product coach or your website. Like your websites are such a huge asset. Like use them. The preview product information, you guys, like you can read everything there is to know, and all the stuff that's in our website is on the product coach. So if you're not using those tools and resources to learn about your product, and what I tell people, don't overwhelm yourselves with trying to learn 40 products at once. Pick one. Pick one a day. One a day. By the end of the month, you're going to be an expert. Just make a little note. Oh yeah, ThermoFit's a thermogenic. It'll help, with blah, 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 blah. That, and call them the right name, please.
Something, if I can too, something me and Elise kind of have talked about doing, and I know that she kind of already does it, but she does like a product of the week in general, and like that's like the product that she'll focus on throughout the week, like on social media. So she's not gonna post about hair, skin, and nails in the morning and greens in the afternoon, and then the next day she's gonna post about ProFit. Like no, she's gonna like post about greens very consistently throughout the entire week and like mainly focus on just that. And then A, you're learning about the product, and B, you're kind of putting it in people's faces. So like I feel like that's kind of what I've been doing too, and it's helped. I feel like I'm getting more customers.
I like that.
I don't know.
I
feel like it kind of played on what you just said. So it
yeah,
popped in my
for
head.
sure. And two, one thing Elise does and Hunter does some, and I don't know if you guys, because I can't keep up, but going live is huge. And I don't do it enough. And I'm not going to tell you, you have to, if I'm not doing it. So if I'm doing it and I'm seeing tremendous success and I continue to do it, I'm going to say, hey, you guys might want to think about doing this. But I don't like live. I don't like live because I have a mouth that I don't always like. And I say things that I shouldn't say, and stuff slips out and it's not appropriate and I may cuss or whatever. But I mean, I'm just saying, like, I personally, and then I have kids, so they're unpredictable and it's hard, you know what I mean? And that's a lot of excuses. This is what I hear all day long. Like, oh, I keep alive because of blah, blah, blah. It's just excuses. I could watch my mouth if I really wanted to. I could not say the S word. But I don't like live. I don't like live. I'm afraid I'm going to mess up, and then I have to watch it again, and then I have to see it on my page. I'm just like, I don't like to see myself in a video. Any of you guys feel that way?
Kelly forced me to go live once. I don't know if you saw it, but it was the most awkward thing in the world. I think I said hi like 50 times.
Yeah, I
was so awkward, but I had to do it and get it out of the way.
You did.
It was like the worst thing ever. And like, I even tried recording myself before that and just be like, okay, I'm going to do a practice video. And then no, it was so shameful.
There's nothing that can prepare you for putting up live.
so shameful. But then after that, Kelly was so mad because I didn't do the fat fighters example, well, the experiment. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll get it done now. And yeah. So, but it was horrible.
I know. I don't like it either. But, and that's something I'm going to work on. Jill says saying, yes. And yeah.
Yeah, those are my keywords.
Yes.
And hi.
Yes, it's very hard to go live, but I'm telling you guys the value of going live. If you can stand it, if you're that person that can just get it done, you're gonna get more views. When you go live, everyone's notified. It builds an audience, so your followers are notified. Jill Piccolo's live. Jill Piccolo's live. She's live. She's live. She's live. And it's telling them you're live, and it's giving them this little square in the bottom that says she's live. It's like a train wreck. You can't look away. You want to click. I'm going to click on that and see what the hell Jill's up to. You know what I mean?
I know for sure mine was a train wreck.
No. Have you guys noticed more leaders are going live? Why do you think that is? I mean, I feel like I'm probably some ADD too, and I get distracted, and then I get off on a tangent. I just have like this mini like thing going on with me that I just don't like to do. Public speaking's not my thing, and I couldn't. That was a college class I never would take. Couldn't. So I had to design the degree around not taking that class. So if it involved public speaking, that's not something I was going to do for a living. But I mean, it's just, something that I feel personally, but I'm telling you that if you can stand to go live, if it's something that you can at all stomach, if you can do it, your followers are going to be notified. You talk about the product, even if you just say, you're going to want to share this video and talk about nothing. They're going to share it. You're going to want to share this. You're going to want to share it.
I was just going to say, even if you don't do a live video about products or don't even do it about It Works, just go live. I went live one night. I got in my car after work, and literally I rolled my car window down, and there was still a sheet of ice just perfectly as my window. And I just was like, wow, my car is completely frozen. So I went live on Facebook, and like everybody and their mother was on. I was just like hanging out on Facebook, chatting it up with people about the ice on my car and what they're eating for dinner. But now those people are going to see my posts more. I get a lot of interaction on my live videos. I made protein balls with our ProFit, and I got like 1,000 views on my video. Reagan came running up behind me, screaming, trying to reach her hand in the peanut butter jar. And I was like, whoa, shit was going down when I was like trying to make this video. But people like that stuff.
Yes.
That's what people like. They don't want to see that you're perfectly this salesperson, and I know this product and this product. They want to be like, okay, this girl's a real person who has a real life. Her house she's got dirty dishes in the background, and her kid is running wild around the kitchen high on peanut butter, but it's fine. That's my life too. Yeah. I don't know. Just don't even do it about the products, because then it takes pressure off.
Jade Hooper is so personal right now because of her videos. She's so well known right now because of her videos. When Jill and I first started, Jade used to walk around the house with her phone, and it was like Blair Witch Project. Do you remember that, Jill? You'd get sick. I couldn't watch them. I'd have to put the phone down and just listen to her talk, because I couldn't. I was like getting seasick watching her videos, because she would just walk around the house, and the phone would move all over the place, and you would just be like, what in the hell is going on with her? What is she doing? But the message was good. So now she doesn't do that. She actually uses her computer. She sits down. She does good videos, but she does videos all the time. She's in the car, and her son's in the background, and he says some kind of, what was it that he said in one of her live videos, Jill? Do you remember? He called somebody the F word, I think. Do you guys remember what that was?
He used to say hi poopy all the time.
Yeah. But he called somebody the F word. I mean, it was like, and she'd say, Levi, you don't call people that. Like, it was bad. And it was live. That's what I'm afraid of. But I mean, she has like 4,000 or 5,000 views on her videos, and they're not just watching her videos; they're watching her whole page. They're what they become to watch her. That is her brand. That is who she is. So be you. Be the person that you always are. Jade has not changed one bit. Money, yes, she has. She's a millionaire with It Works, probably a couple times. I mean, Jade was not even a diamond. I want to say she was ruby when I started, and she's she'll be black diamond this year without a doubt. Without a doubt, black diamonds make $100,000 a month for 6 consecutive months. $100,000 a month. $100,000 a month. Just say that out loud. Sounds crazy, right? That's a black diamond. And that's not a rank, it's a status. So ambassador is the highest rank. Black diamond is a status. So we only have 2 currently. We have Stephanie and Joel Dunn are black diamonds. They're the number 1 income earners in the company. They make over $100,000 a month. The Walshes, Brandon and Denise Walsh, are the 2nd income earners in the company. And Denise was a clinical psychologist. So let's go back to the Dunns for a second. The Dunns were broke, standing in food lines to get in churches to get food, bankruptcy, cars repoed, like they were at the bottom, and are now black diamond number 1 income earners in 6 years. Jill, is it 6? I think it's 6 years. Brandon and Denise have been in the business for 10 years, and they're number 2. They didn't need money. Brandon is an aerospace engineer, and Denise is a clinical psychologist. They didn't need money, but they needed time. They never saw each other, and they hated their lives. So yeah, they love their jobs, but they didn't like the hustle and bustle of always being at work. And so that's why they joined this business 10 years ago, was because it wasn't about money. But now they make over $100,000 a month. Saying that, like, just say it. It's crazy. Jade, number 7 income earner, she's probably, I know she'll be a black diamond this year. I know for a fact she will. But yeah, just be yourselves. Don't turn into an It Works robot. Be you. Shelly uses Snapchat a lot on her page, and I like it because she even did one the other day that I really liked, and she used a filter, and she was like, I have a secret, I'll tell you later. And what does that do? It draws suspense. So everyone's like, what's she about to say?
That was for the challenge on the VIP page.
Yeah.
We had to do it was like a show and tell or something like that. We had to do that. So it was like, post something like secretive at first to get people's interest so they tune in later.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so that was part of the challenge that we had to do on that.
Yeah. And we did that before, where you hold a product and then blur it out and say, I have a secret weapon that helps me with this. Tune in later. I'll show you what it is. Draw suspense and makes them come back to your page. So there's so many ways to get people to come back to you. But yeah, be you. Be who you are. Don't change. Does that make sense? Do you guys have any questions? Julie said, I've gotten rants about creepy guys on Facebook. Creepy guys on Facebook exist, largely exist. And I don't know how, I wish there was a creepy Facebook guy jail we could put them in, but unfortunately there's not. So don't add them. I don't add them. Any guy that doesn't have kids that I don't know personally, I don't add them to Instagram or Facebook. I just don't. You're inviting trouble. You're inviting the creeps. So if you don't want creeps, don't add them. That's my page. Oh, I have a rule, a CDC rule, I call it. No creepers, no distributors, and no children. That's on Instagram. Of course, some of you guys follow me. Mushroom clouds in your DM, Jill. I mean, there is some really nasty people in this world. But yes, I don't add men for that reason, because they just, I don't, and if you, approve their friend request, you're going to get a message in your inbox saying, hey girl, like what? Hey, like, when are we going out? I just approved your friend request. I don't even know who the hell you are. So chances are, never. Like, who are you? I delete and block immediately. Like, I ain't got no time for that. No time. So if you have time for it, go do it. But if you don't, block them. You guys have any other questions? Everyone is unmuted. Hunter, what's your question?
No pressure.
Tell your mom I said hello.
I'll tell her. Actually, I did have, okay, so I was talking to a friend that was kind of curious about being a distributor, and she was like, so same problem that I would have at first, that she didn't run all of her friends to unfollow her because she's a distributor. So she's like, I think I would create another Instagram. And I was like, I guess you could, but that would just mean 7 times more work.
Right. Yeah. Why? I personally have more than one Instagram account only because my main account that I started with is maxed out. It's maxed out. I can't follow any more people. I have to keep unfollowing. Then I get unfollowed and I'm just like, So I have more than one because I'm trying to work I have 3. We're using Jeffrey's old one that we integrated into our Together page. And then I have another one that's just me. And some of you guys might be following me on both. That's the only reason I have multiple accounts. I don't do it because I just like to manage 3 accounts. I'm tapped out on one account and I don't want to be tapped out on the other 2 as well. So I'm trying to add to both the other 2 account while still working. So I actually post to all.
Movie, babe.
But that's the only reason why. When I started, let me mute. When I started, I didn't start a brand new account. I recommend you using your personal account just because you already have a following. You already have personal pictures on there. You already have a story, right? You already have a you. This is you. This is your life in pictures. And when you start a brand new one, you're like you said, you're essentially starting over, and it's hard. It's hard to start all over again and start at ground zero with Instagram. Very hard. So I definitely would not recommend it. It sounds to me like she cares too much about what people think.
I would agree. But I've been there, and so I just feel like a lot of people at this age level, that they're so worried about other people.
You're right. You're right.
I think they're too afraid to realize the people they think are their friends are not actually their friends.
True. I always told my kids that your friends are going to come and go. Your family are the only ones that stay in your life forever. Your siblings are the ones that will never judge you. They're never going to leave you. And no matter what, they're always going to be by your side, even in the hard times. So, don't put a whole lot of your time and effort into these people you call your best friend, because they may not be there for you when you really need them, but your siblings always will. They you know what I mean? It's just that, and then they end up out of school, and then they don't even talk to the same people that they were worried about their opinions anymore, you know?
Exactly.
So, Courtney Bohr is 20. Is she 20, Hunter? Do you follow her?
Courtney
Bohr, B-O-H-R. I want to say she's a college student, but she's an ambassador. She makes around $37,000 a month. So at her age, I mean, you think she cared? I would have them follow her for a minute.
Okay.
She's young. She's a college student. She's our age, and she was able to reach the highest level in the company in 2 years while in school. So, and she lived in a small town of like 2,000 people. So it wasn't like she had this huge network. But she didn't care about what people thought. So, yeah, she's the youngest ambassador in the company. So if you have any young people that are apprehensive about posting because their friends won't think it's cool, have them follow her for a minute. You guys have any other questions? I hope all of we didn't move too fast. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to move too fast and you guys not be able to take notes, but I did record this. I said I wasn't going to. And anyone that was on will have, you guys can get the recording. I'll send it to you. I don't like to say I will record them because then no one gets on. And I feel like it's important. If I just post the recording, not everyone is going to listen to it or take the time to listen to it. And I feel like the information is valuable. Good night, Shannon. So, you know, if you guys have questions, let me know, but I will make this recording available to you. Just message me and let me know you want the recording. I'm going to upload it to YouTube. It takes, it takes about an hour or so, depending on what's going on with who else is on my internet. But 30 minutes to an hour, it'll be available. But if you guys have any questions about what we talked about, or you want me to go over anything with you one-on-one, just let me know. But thank you for being on. I'm going to unmute everyone.
I thought you were tired.
I didn't get a picture
You're
of all
going
of
for a
us.
few minutes, okay?
You guys want a picture? You guys want a Zoom picture? You guys ready? Sadie? All right. Julie? Brittany? Where's Jill? Jill, I need to see your face.
Cheeks are hurting.
Shelly? Okay, we ready? All right, ready? All right. You guys have a good night and message me if you want.
Hold on, Riley.
All right, good night.
Good night.